Let's open our gifts. Okay, maybe not necessarily gifts, but let's see what we got in here. Oh, I am so excited. Y'all, this video today, I'm going to be sharing with you all what we got from Ison's nursery today, and also sharing with you all so I'm going to be sharing with you all what we got from Ison's nursery, because the sad part about this is that we really needed them. We thought we were going to be getting more of these to expand our patch, right? But unfortunately, that's not the case. Let me show you why. You only do this when I get ready to record. If y'all are looking for your sibling, she's over there. She's over there giving me the blues. Go find her. Tell her to get herself back on over here with the rest of us. The Geek Squad. All right, so look at this. This right here, this is once where our strawberries were. And there isn't a single strawberry that remained in this patch, or this one. This one, in fact, is now overgrown. Now coming through the straw is all of the grass right here. But we had nothing to survive in this bed. And I'm going to tell you why that is. And really and truly, you all, it was hard to keep up with this. So we have a solution here. We have a solution, but we don't have a single strawberry remaining in either of these two beds. And if you remember, we were extending our strawberry patch from two beds to 1, 2, 3, 4 beds. But unfortunately, that's not going to be the case. So I'm glad we got what we got, because this didn't turn out as expected. As devastating as it was, we only ordered 2 additional varieties of strawberries simply because we wanted to increase our strawberry patch. Okay? We have 2 new varieties of strawberries in here in this box that we ordered from Ison's nursery. I don't know if you all remember, but we shared with you all where we get our strawberries from, and why we prefer planting plugs instead of crowns. Just simply because we know that the plugs, they're already up, they're doing well. The crowns, they just always seem to struggle here on our homestead. So let's take the first one out. Oh, look at these beauties. These are the Ruby Junes. Whoops. Okay. Let me sit that there. I'm going to put this box back in there so I can sit them on top. Oh, look at these babies. Ruby June strawberries. Let me go ahead and open these up. And I do not throw this bag away. I use this bag to put my onions in. I hang on to this. It's a nice bag. Fold this up. Y'all, look at these beautiful strawberry plugs. Ruby June. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Just beautiful, right? Look at that. You can't beat getting these beautiful plugs. Oh, one broke, but that's okay. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah. And we ordered these plugs from Ison's just because it's so much easier to plant the plugs than it actually is to deal with the crowns, right? I know so many people have success with the crowns and never had an issue. But for some reason here on our homestead, we've never had the best success with planting the crowns, okay? So we started ordering the plugs. Now, if you look at this is about 50 plugs, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. So this is 50 plugs right here of the Ruby June. And I can still go ahead and plant the 4 beds and just divide it up, 2 beds of each, right? So I could still go ahead and plant the 4. Our guineas are looking for their sister. She's right behind me here, hiding in the underbrush, and she won't come out, and they won't stop searching for her. She's perfectly fine. She just don't want to come out. My guess is that she's sitting on a clutch of eggs and she's not going to stray too far away from them. So that's what all of the commotion is about. Okay, now these strawberry crowns, we purchased them from Ison's nursery. And if you recall, last year, we shared with you all why, if not last year, maybe this year, we shared with you all why we purchased strawberry plugs instead of strawberry crowns and why that works for us here on the homestead. Now, in spite of the fact that our strawberries did not survive, it was so hot. It was extremely hot here this summer, hotter than usual with the humidity. It was unbearable, right? And the sad part for us is that we don't have drip irrigation in our raised beds. And to my own fault, I did not go out and water those strawberry plugs like I should have in order for them to have survived all of that heat. Now, they did have a shade cover over them, right? We put the black shade cloth over them to provide them with some relief from the beaming sun. But even in that, it did not work, okay? So the watering, the cover, this is what we have to improve on here on our homestead. So with that being said, we have to prepare for this upcoming summer with the planting of the plugs. The good thing about those beds is that all we have to do is go in and feed the bed. We'll go in and we'll add some compost to the bed and kind of fluff the soil up a little bit. And I may even add some vermiculite to that bed as well. Now, once I do that, then I can go in and pop in my plugs. And this is 50 plugs of the Ruby June. So I will put 25 in one bed and 25 in another. And that should give them plenty of room to expand. In fact, these already have runners on them, right? And runners literally, let me pull this one out so you can see it without damaging. Runners are literally another strawberry plant waiting to happen, right? You see that? This end right here is already developing roots. So this would find itself into the soil and then it would create a brand new strawberry plant, right? So what I'm going to do when I plant this, I'm going to stretch this out and pop it in the soil. And this is going to give us a brand new strawberry plant to go alongside of this one. Okay. And these are some beautiful plugs. Mrs. H, why you didn't tell us about it? I did. Remember, I shared with you all in a previous video the best time to get your strawberry plugs, which is right now. And that video I released a few months ago because it is so important. If you want things like this, you have to get them early because everybody is ordering, not just your home gardener, but even large farm operations will even order these plugs from Ison's Nursery. Now, a lot of you went over to Ison's and you shopped and got your strawberry plugs from them, and you told them that we sent you over there, and they reached out to us to let us know that you all came over and shopped, and they even gave us a virtual gift card to be used this upcoming spring. So I'm so excited about that gift card because I'll be able to add to our growing fruit orchard. Okay, so a big thank you to Ison's Nursery. Okay, and we're not affiliated, but they did just give us a thank you for sending so many of you their way. Okay, so now look, these are the Ruby Junes right here. I'm going to sit these to the side and I'm going to grab my next bunch and turn this around. We just got this box in, by the way. And Mr. H was like, what in the world is in this box, girl? Now this next batch, this is a different variety from the Ruby June. Okay. Now this next batch right here in this beautiful bag, again, that I will be saving, because I will definitely be putting my onions in here. You can put your onions in here, your potatoes in here, your garlic in here, whatever you want to save, that is too wet. These bags come in handy, so don't get rid of them, okay? Keep them. All right. Now this batch right here is called Camarosa. I have never in my life grown or eaten a Camarosa strawberry to my knowledge, but look at these. Aren't they beautiful? Look at these beautiful plugs. Plant a crown for what? When I can plant these beautiful plugs here. Look at that. These are some beautiful, beautiful plugs. So I am excited to get these plugs in the ground. And again, I have 50 in this tray as well. So I'm going to still do 4 beds of strawberries. I'm just going to do 25 in each bed. And another beautiful thing about this is that the strawberries will produce in the summer, the late spring and summer, depending on the variety that you get, right? Depending on the variety you get, they will be producing early on. So if you get a June bearing, expect strawberries this June, okay? You don't have to wait to get your first strawberry harvest. It won't be a massive harvest, but it will be a wonderful, wonderful strawberry harvest that you'll be so proud of. Now, another thing is that not only can you plant these in the raised beds, but if you have one of those tower planters, you can also plug these into the tower planters and grow your strawberries that way. Now, if you remember, a YouTuber by the name of Organics Best Urban Gardener, he was the one who showed us, he was the first one to do this and showed us how to build our own strawberry towers using milk crates. Okay. And it was such a phenomenal thing to do because not only was it inexpensive to get the milk crates and stack them on top of each other and put your weed fabric on the inside to hold the soil in place and then plug your strawberries into the sides. And then your strawberries would just hang down over this tower of milk crates that was stacked. And you would just see strawberries just hanging everywhere, right? So if you don't want to plant them in raised beds, you can plant them in towers, or you can make a garden bed on the ground like you see them do commercially. And you would go about that by putting cardboard down on the ground, adding compost to the top of it, a good 6 to 10 inches, I would say, of compost added to the top of that cardboard. And then you plant right into that and put your straw right over the top of that, right? You want to mulch the strawberries and water them in as well. So you do have multiple options, right? You do want to feed them well. Now you can feed them worm castings. You can give them feather meal, bone meal. You know, we're going to be talking organic fertilizers here. Something really bit me good. You know, we don't do chemical fertilizers here. We use organic fertilizers, organic methods of fertilizing. So you can use feather meal, bone meal, seaweed, hemp seed meal. You can use organic kelp, sea kelp. So many different options are out there on the market for you to grow your strawberries. So because we are a little too early out to actually get our plugs in the ground, I'm going to be holding on to these babies, put them on my back porch, make sure they stay nice and watered until next week. Okay. And then next week we will go ahead and get the plugs in the ground because hopefully it'll be a little cooler by then. I think we're supposed to get in near 90 degrees or something like that. But I'm going to go ahead and get these babies set to the side, and that'll give me time to get my soil prepared as well. Okay. So yes, if you got your strawberry plugs from Ison's Nursery, pop it down in the comment section below and let us know that you were able to get your plugs. Have you gotten them in yet? And also share your method of planting your strawberries and what you feed them. Be specific so we can help one another to grow our own groceries. All right, you all, that's going to do it for this video. We got 100 strawberry plugs in. Look at that. 100. Yep, 100 strawberry plugs to produce us some delicious strawberries. So hopefully you got yours. If you like the video, like the video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and y'all hit that notification bell. That way you don't miss videos that we upload to our channel. Thank y'all for watching Homestead Heart. Peace and blessings to each and every one of you, and we will see you all in the next video. Remember, y'all, grow your groceries.